When there is no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it! You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
Yipee-Ki-Yay, Mr. Falcon.
I'm already watching horror movies like nonstop. I'm going to be out by the time I get to Halloween.
It's basically October.
It's basically October. There's movies I save for Halloween proper, but I'm tearing through the other ones really quick. So fast.
What did you do this week?
Oh, I'm going through so many that I'm like, what? I'm checking off old boxes, and I realized on purpose I had never seen Halloween Resurrection.
Oh boy!
Like, I'm a pretty big fan of the Halloween series. I saw the second one that Rob Zombie made like more than once, and I still like when I saw I remember when I saw the trailer for Halloween Resurrection with Busta Rhymes in it. I vowed I would never see that movie, and I didn't for years and years, many years.
You kept your promise. I've never seen that one either.
No, that's whew.
No.
Whew. I wish you had, because now you could relate a little more. But man, let me tell you, and I owned it. I own it.
Wait,
I bought it.
You had it?
I bought it.
Never watched
on
it.
Disc in a double set with H2O. My Halloween collection is all over the place. It's DVDs, Blu-rays. I got the first one on 4K, but otherwise it's all over the place. I got this on a shitty double DVD with H2O, and I just never watched it. So I put it in. Jesus Christ. First of all, I've been making my way through the whole series, all of them, and I got to H2O and watched it. So this is the next one.
Because there's some entries in that series that are not good.
I know, and this is worse than all of them. All of them. Every era, every reboot, whatever of the four storylines.
What's the opposite of the apex? There's a word for it.
The vortex. I don't know. The Aztecs.
The nadir.
This
is the nadir.
It's a valley for sure. I'll tell you that.
The vortex.
The apex of the vortex, man. Fuck, dude. It's as bad as you'd think it would be. Like, it's. Does
Busta Rhymes battle rap the Michael Myers?
Almost. He fights him and wins.
He wins?
He fights him and wins.
Does he got them all in check?
Yeah. He wins and gets the girl, Busta. And,
what?
Yeah. And the whole premise of the whole thing is that it's a reality show, like a hidden camera, sort of like, I don't know, Big Brother reality show. And all the contestants have to stay the night in the Myers house. But nobody knows that Michael's back. And he starts wasting them, but the evil TV show runners are either too stupid or I don't know, man. It's that supermodel. That supermodel chick is the producer in a van the whole movie.
Which supermodel?
I don't know. I hate it so much. It was so bad. I gotta sully my internet search with this fucking.
Is it Naomi Campbell?
Maybe, probably. Jamie Lee Curtis is in the beginning of it, and the first few minutes of it are the best part of the whole fucking movie. And then they kill her. They kill Laurie Strode. As the intro to this stupid movie.
So is this is like not canon anymore then?
It depends. I mean, there's 8 storylines that you can follow through this thing, but this is the sequel to H2O. So for the storyline that goes, what the fuck is it? I think it's Halloween 1, 2, and then H2O Resurrection. And that's like one of the whole threads that you could watch it as.
So the 2018 reboot, is that like just that functions as basically Halloween 2, right?
Right. That one retcons everything before it and goes right back to and is a direct sequel to the first movie. And then there's 2 more. Halloween
Oh, it's so confusing.
and Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. They're both awful.
Evil dies tonight.
Oh my god! And believe me, and that I hate that movie so much, and I'm still saying Halloween Resurrection is worse.
Wow.
Like it's offensive. It's fucking like even the kills aren't good. You know, like it did what I thought the series never did. It took Michael Myers to being like a cartoon, and the mask is terrible in this one too. But it made him like they did with Jason eventually and Freddy.
Oh, it just like so over the top and garish and
I mean, he's
so
just
as to not be scary anymore.
he could be anybody. He could be any monster in this movie. And like for fuck's sake, he literally gets his ass kicked by Buster Rhymes in like a greenhouse or some shit.
I think I need to watch this now. Buster Rhymes just like beats him up.
I mean, you could just watch the ending. Yeah, because he's a ninja apparently in this. And like at one point he dresses up like Michael. It's so stupid. I can't even fucking. You know did you ever watch not Babylon 5? I watched the Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, I watched Battlestar Galactica.
The new one, not the old one. The newer one.
So say we all.
Amy Sackhoff, Starbuck,
Katie Sackhoff.
Katie, whatever, from Mandalorian and shit. She's in this.
Wait, is it Amy or is it Katie? I think it's Katie.
I think it's Katie. You're right, Katie. She's in this, and you hate her. The movie's so bad it makes you hate Starbuck. You might have to watch it.
How could you hate Starbuck?
I know, but she's an asshole in this movie. Like, real annoying asshole. Like, she gets killed, and you're like, fucking fine. I'm like, fuck.
She's that bad? Oh, no.
I mean, it's the character. It's not her fault, but Jesus Christ, dude. What a fucking... I don't want to talk about it anymore.
You brought it up.
I know. It's being relived, and now I want to put it behind me. I did it, now I never have to do it again. I'm a completionist, yay.
Did you watch this with your wife, or did you watch this alone?
No, I watched it with my wife. She wasn't happy I did this to her.
Oh, it's just like you're in trouble, aren't you?
She said kind of the same thing you just said. She's like, some of these movies have been hard to get through, but that was really bad. She hates the third one more than anything, the one that doesn't have Michael Myers in it.
Is that the Season of the Witch?
Yeah. I know it has its fans out there, but I don't hate it. She fucking hates it.
I don't hate that one either.
It's the song.
I don't hate it.
It's the song. You hear it too often, and it's horribly grating, and it makes you a little psychotic after a while. Din, 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 din. Shut the fuck up. Let's talk about something happy. Let's talk about something we like. Huh? How's that?
Happy?
At least something we don't hate.
Yeah,
Let's
happy.
talk about zombie movies.
Happy zombies.
Happy little zombie movies. It's a happy little zombie just poking his head out of his grave, just saying hi next to a happy little tree. You know, yeah.
Speaking of which, that reminds me. Have you seen that guy that buys like thrift store paintings and then just adds crazy shit into them?
No, but I love this idea.
He'll buy like a dollar store landscape and just like take it and just add like, I don't know, like a zombie eating someone or Dracula or he just puts bizarre
just like one
stuff.
subtle thing, and then
he just drops some crazy thing or scenario into just like what's otherwise just like a picturesque little scene. It's really funny.
I love it. I'll have to look for this. Send me links, man. Send me links.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
All right.
I kind of want one.
Zombie movies. Did you?
Yeah, who doesn't love a good zombie movie?
Did you watch Thriller growing up?
The music video?
Yeah, the mini music movie. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I was a kid in the 80s. We loved it. It would like come on like MTV around Halloween, and like you would just watch the whole thing. It was like 20 minutes.
Yeah, and they would show it on MTV sometimes with the making of documentary.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And no commercials. My dad taped it for me, And that was like a Halloween staple. That with the making of one. Rape. I don't know why. I would watch it the whole thing through with Rick Baker and Landis doing the makeup and everything, and the transformation, and then the zombie makeup, and watching all the actors like sipping on cokes through straws and the zombie makeup. I don't know, man. It just made me love movies and shit.
I remember watching the making of that. I did. I've seen that, and they talk about one weird decision they made when they're filming the big dance scene. They added in the sound of their feet on
I remember this.
on the floor, and like
Right.
you could just hear their shoes scuffing the floor. I don't know if it's like the live audio or if they just added it in post, but it just adds this little rhythmic touch that you don't even notice until somebody kind of like points it out that you can hear their feet. And it's just, I don't know, it just makes it better.
You watch that whole thing and it just takes you right back, just right back to that time. And that music, like, what a weird thing for the time. What a weird thing for Michael Jackson to do,
Yeah.
The rest of that album is nothing like it. It's just this one outlier song. It's the title set track for that epic album. It's so weird. It's so weird.
And it just works. It shouldn't, but it does.
But I got to say, like, as a kid, that was really the first zombie thing I ever really watched.
Yeah, when you put it that way, I can't think of an earlier exposure to zombies than the damn Thriller video.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, the modern zombies, I guess, because then there's the older, like, voodoo-based zombies that are in some of the older black and white movies. It's like a whole different thing. It's like a whole different critter. But, yeah, our zombies that are in big groups and all gruesomed up and...
Rise from the grave.
Well, I mean, that's a difference, too, right? There's... God... Just among zombie movies, there's like so many types. So many types. There's the, dead rising from their grave zombies, but then there's like Walking Dead style, 28 days later, you get bit and you turn into a zombies. Because the rise from the grave zombies, they're brain-eating fuckers, They're not turning you into a zombie, they're eating your brain.
Yeah.
Right? And that goes for like the toxic zombies. Like Planet Terror, there's toxic zombies.
Yeah, they are toxic zombies.
Right. Then there's rage zombies.
The rage zombies. Yeah,
Resident
that was
Evil.
a whole different flavor.
Yeah. 28 Days Later in Resident Evil. Yeah. Yeah.
They fall into
Sub-zombies.
They fall into a lot of buckets.
Buck, you and your fucking buckets. You and your buckets. You got our fucking buckets. There's
a
World
lot of
War
buckets.
Z, whatever the fuck that was.
Oh man, that's such a sore spot for me. World War Z.
Where you read the graphic novel?
I
assume?
read
Yeah.
I read the book, the novel.
Is it a book? Oh, that's right. It is. And my wife read it and explained it to me years and years ago. And then I saw the movie. I'm like, this doesn't sound like what you told me.
That was a great book. That book was awesome. I
never
loved
read it. I always meant to. I never read it. She told me about this chapter about survivors in a submarine, and it was really intriguing to me. But I still never.
It's
should.
just what a lot of people don't know is that the book has a subtitle. It's called World War Z: An Oral History of the Zombie War, and the whole thing is told as a retrospective by a bunch of different people and what they experienced during where they were when in whatever corner of the zombie conflict. And it's like, yeah, they're just like giving their account, and it's awesome. It's awesome. I loved it.
I have to check it out. Anyway,
And then they just turned it into a damn action movie.
Brad Pitt in a scarf, his shamag.
Yeah, he did wear a scarf.
He was all scarfed up. I don't know. I never read it, so I watched the movie and I was like, "Yeah, this is a respectable high budget zombie movie entry. It's all right."
You did admit that you're running out of horror fare for early October.
True.
Maybe read a book. Read World War Z.
Maybe read a book. Maybe try reading something instead of watching stuff all the time. What the fuck would we have to talk about if I did that?
World War Z.
Book podcast.
Listen, I've said this before. We should do something about like the book being better than the movie and vice versa. I'm sorry, that is like that one is a prime target.
All right. Well, if I do that, if I read that, you have to read Silence of the Lambs,
Okay, deal.
and then we can cross pollinate.
Yeah, do one of each.
Sounds
Book was
good.
better versus movie was better.
Because that's one I would definitely say the movie was better. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right. To be continued.
Zombies. You got a top 5 zombie list? Zombie
Yeah.
movie list?
Yeah,
I
of
have
course
a
I
top
do.
5 zombie movie list. I want to compare lists.
You want to compare notes?
Let's whip out our lists. How do you want to do this? Do you want to just full on list me? And I'll full on list you, or do you want to like go back and forth?
I'm gonna full on list you.
Holy shit. I'm ready.
Are you ready?
My
Prepare
body
yourself.
is ready. Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna try to put these in some kind of an order.
All right.
I'm thinking.
Ascending?
Yeah. Descending 5 to 1.
Holy shit. All right. Countdown.
Yeah, countdown. Number 5. Just my personal favorites.
Yeah, this isn't
the-
like a criteria based or best movie. It's just your favorites. Just your favorite.
Yeah,
And
just
if
my
you-
favorites.
If you would name one I have, I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
There.
Number 5. 1978. Dawn of the Dead.
The old one, the OG.
The OG Dawn of the Dead.
OG mall zombie movie. Awesome. All right. Why?
All right. Why? I don't know. Just because like I'd seen it, and I'd seen some other zombie movies, and just I remember this one being scary because of just it was the first one I'd seen that showed you just how big the problem was when you see
Okay.
like just like the scale, how
Yeah.
many, like it's like, oh my god, everyone's dead. You know,
It's a
And you
great
see
idea, too, for the
just
time.
giant listless mobs of roaming zombies that are just wandering around waiting for someone to cross their path. And like it was one of the first times I was really freaked out by like some practical effects. I like read this mythic thing about like how they did this one scene and how they made some guy's arm out of sausage so
Yeah,
that like
I've seen that. Yeah.
the actors could actually take a bite out of his arm. I'd heard that and I was like, I gotta see this. And I'm like, oh, that's so gross.
Yeah, it's like you see some of those things especially back then. You're like, I know it's fake, but how did they do that? It's like he just took a bite out of that dude, you know? Like they didn't.
Yeah.
Because that's how.
That's
So,
number 5.
Let me ask you real quick before you get any further. When you were growing up, were zombies part of like you watched a lot of monster movies growing up? Were zombies always a part of it? Like the older zombie movies and shit?
No,
No?
not really.
Okay.
They came much later because they're kind of like inherently a lot of the zombie fare that we got to watch, like a lot of it's gross.
Yeah,
it's
there's
gory.
gore. It's a gore fest, yeah.
It's a different type of violence that you just don't have in some of those old classic monster movies. They're scary, but it's usually just like people being afraid of something and trying to get away from it. This is like people are gonna die.
Yeah.
You know. And
Even
so they
even
kinda-
monster movies from the 70s and the 60s are different than. Yeah, zombie movies were always closer to slasher movies in terms of gore.
Yeah, and it's just a different type of like violence that you don't get in some of the older ones.
Okay. So then, I guess, did you start watching the older ones? Just all in the same mix, like the ones from the 70s, or?
Yeah, I did kind of see a lot of them. Like
Okay.
once I was kind of old enough to consume that kind of that genre, you know, like you have at that point we had like tons of them available, and I just started doing this deep dive into zombie stuff.
I didn't really watch zombie movies until the zombie craze hit, and the newer ones started.
Oh, it was a
coming
little
out.
bit later. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really. Yeah, they weren't. I didn't like the older ones when I was doing my thing when I was younger. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I don't know why. I was more interested in the other stuff. I was all into vampires and shit, man. All right, moving on. Continue, please.
Number 4.
Ah,
I went with 2004 Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun, the comedy. All right. Well, yeah. I mean,
Listen, I love that
yeah.
movie. It's funny as hell, but at its heart, it's like a really serviceable, scary zombie movie.
Yeah.
It's
They didn't.
good, man.
They didn't shy away from it, and there's definitely way more gore than you'd expect from a comedy. No, I like Shaun of the Dead. I've seen it many, many times. I have it.
It's great.
It's great. It's a great movie. The Winchester thing, all the nods to the older zombie movies too are really cool. Just the lever action rifle from fucking the original Night of the Living
Yeah.
Dead, and just this is so much shit. Nick Frost is so fucking funny in that.
Nick Frost is incredible.
They're all great in that. They're all great. And it's gory too. When that, what's his name? When David gets all ripped up when they pull him through the window,
Oh God, yeah.
they pull him apart. That's righteous.
Is it just? And even if you take out all the jokes, it's a very good zombie movie.
True. All right. Good.
Okay, number 3, going all the way back to 1932,
Whoa.
White Zombie.
White Zombie.
Yeah, remember,
Cool.
did you ever see it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I
I've seen
liked it a lot. It was like one of the ones that I'd seen.
It's Bela Lugosi, yeah?
Yeah, it's Bela
Yeah.
Lugosi. I was into monster movies, like from like the Universal monsters, and you start finding out about all these things that Bela Lugosi touched during his career. And I heard about this one, and I was also a huge fan of the band White Zombie. I'm like, let me check this out, and like, it's a cool movie. It's like it's just totally different from anything else I'd seen up to that point. And it's like you said earlier, it's one of those different buckets. It's like the Haitian voodoo zombies.
Right. That's the old school shit, yeah.
Working the cane plantations. He's just got these people, they're like running a sugar mill, essentially.
Yep.
And he
Yeah,
starts like, see,
It's got a
does his-
chilling vibe. It's got a disturbing vibe to it, for sure.
he does this little hand wringing thing, and
Yeah.
and he that's how he like controls them and makes them go after people and kidnap people.
Fucking Bella and his weird bony hands.
Yeah,
Knuckles.
bushy eyebrows.
Fucking, I watched so many mediocre and weird horror movies because of that fucking bastard Rob Zombie. And I've heard, because I would hear he liked something, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll see, what influenced this weird fuck. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's good. I watched something called Spider Baby recently. Spider Baby with the one and only Lon Chaney Jr. As he got older, and it's apparently like a cult classic at this point that I had never heard of, and I was shocked at how weirdly entertaining it was.
I gotta find this.
And he's wonderful in it, Chaney. He's fantastic. It's on the super secret server. He plays a bad guy, essentially, kind of.
No way.
It's weird. It's very weird. Like, I can't even put my finger on the tone of it. But I was enwrapped. Like, we watched it all the way. It was great. It was great.
That's cool. I'm gonna find it.
And I'm kind of wondering if that's where Rob Zombie's brother got his name. Because now I have to look it up. Spider Zombie.
Spider Zombie.
Spider Zombie. All right, number 2. Is that where we
Number
are?
2.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
number 2 from 1985. Reanimator.
Oh, motherfucker. That is not where I thought you were going.
Where'd you think I was going?
Reanimator. I'll tell you later. Reanimator. We have not had one in the same yet. This is fantastic.
I love Reanimator. Is so off the wall and bonkers because it's based on like Lovecraft.
Yeah,
but it's
sort of.
it's like, but it's like another bucket of zombies. They're like
Yeah.
mad scientist,
Science
toxic
zombies.
serum zombies.
Yeah. That's like the Planet Terror zombies, I guess you could say that for them. And what's his name? The guy, the lead.
Tombs. Or Combs, Jeffrey Combs.
He was on Star Trek a lot. I just saw him in From Beyond.
Yes, From Beyond is bonkers, but
Wild.
like his whole he plays the same fucking character in every movie,
Yeah.
and everything he says comes out in like a shudder. It's just he can barely get the lines out.
I love
Remember-
in The Frighteners, he's basically a parody of himself.
Oh my
and
God!
it's
Yeah,
so good.
He has one line. He goes, "You're violating my territorial bubble."
That is an underrated fucking Halloween horror season movie. That movie
Frighteners
is
is
fantastic.
fantastic.
And the director's cut is even better. That's one of those movies that actually is better with the extra footage in it. And they did a lot
that's
of...
a good one.
You'd be shocked. They had so many expensive FX shots they cut just for runtime. You know?
Right.
That's on the server too, the director's cut of that, if you're ever interested.
It's Halloween season. I'm interested.
All right, this is it.
But yeah, and like I don't know, this is probably no shock, but number one,
Yeah.
the OG, the one that started it all, the whole craze. What was it? 1968, Night of the Living Dead.
This is
Just
amazing.
like what a classic! What a classic!
No, it's
it was.
great. I watch it at least once a year.
Is that on your list?
No, it's not.
Oh man,
This is
but
amazing.
yeah, I can't wait to hear yours. But yeah, just the original. Just what a dead simple setup. Two people in a graveyard, you know, and just that classic line like they're coming to get you, Barbara. Just a
There's
brother
one right now.
fucking around with his sister, trying to freak her out, and then this dude just comes shambling out of the darkness, and lo and behold, he really is coming to get them. And then from there, like it's a pretty taut movie. Like
Well, it turns into a cabin in the woods movie, is what it does.
yeah,
Once they retreat to the house, that's what it turns into.
yeah,
you know?
it's like classic survival horror.
Yeah. That's one of the they're coming to get you, Barbara line. That's one of our things. Whenever we're watching TV or we're out in the world and we encounter someone named Barbara, one of us has to say it to the other.
Oh yeah, of course.
It just happens. It just has to happen. Yeah, that's one of my wife's favorite like horror zombie movies. She loves that one.
And I don't know if that's like a cliched pick, but like it's just, I mean, it did so much to just set the ground rules for it. It invented a genre.
Yeah,
really.
I mean, it
And,
invented a monster. They called it a zombie, but like we said, it wasn't related to anything in film world or in lore that had been called a zombie before, really, except the idea of a reanimation of some kind. Yeah, it created a whole genre that it took a long time.
Yeah.
It was like a one wave from that movie until through the 70s with Savini and everything he did and all the low budget ones that came out of it. And then it petered off, and then a whole new wave in the early aughts that lasted way longer than anyone thought. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
So many movies came out of that. It's really interesting, I don't think there's so many of them, and they're of such varying quality.
Yeah, they're
and
all
tone.
over the map too in terms of the
Yeah.
setup and like I said, the ground rules. They all have like the same general rules surrounding like what you have to do to kill a zombie and
Yeah,
how
but
you
then they'll
become
tweak things
one.
about like how intelligent the zombies are, how far after the apocalypse it is, if it's during the there's one called Land of the Dead with I think Dennis Hopper and
I've
fucking
seen
John
Land of the Dead.
Leguizamo.
Land of the Dead is insane.
That movie is a trip. That is not on my list, but that movie is a trip. All right. If you have an honorable mention, is that it? Are you done?
I don't think I have an honorable mention, but like there's a lot that I like. There's so many good ones. It's hard to narrow it down to just the ones I had on the list. I have 2 honorable mentions.
All right.
No, my first honorable mention, just because like I thought I was going to hate it and I loved it. Number one, the honorable mention number 1, Zombieland.
Oh, yeah.
2009.
Sure,
I was
that's
so
a fun
ready to hate that movie, and then like it just like took the whole. It was very like a meta take on all the rules around zombies, and just like turned it into like a comic book type movie, and I liked it.
Yeah.
And my other honorable mention from Peter Jackson, 1992's Dead Alive.
Oh shit, I forgot all about that one.
Dead Alive
Jesus
is
Christ.
bonkers. It's so over the top and ridiculous.
Yeah, that's not a real fun rewatch. That one's wild, man. That's really, I remember it being pretty fucking gory, right?
The
Like,
lawnmower scene.
yeah,
My
that,
God.
Jesus Christ.
It was just the pinnacle of just gory schlock. Just so over the top as to be ridiculous, but it's a lot of fun too. It's
Lawnmower scene.
it's insane.
When I saw Hobo with a shotgun, it made me think of Dead Alive.
Yeah.
Fucking lawnmower scene. That move. Oof. All right. This is crazy. We
hit
still
me.
haven't doubled up yet. We haven't named
No
the same fucking
way.
movie. This is
That's
unprecedented.
crazy.
All right, I'm going to shuffle these into kind of a rough order, but all right. I'm going to say first one, like, I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to name my favorite first.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Dawn of the Dead, 2004.
Oh, that's a good one. That almost made my list.
That's the one that got me into zombie movies. Like, I really hadn't watched, I'd seen pieces of a lot of the older ones from the 70s, but I didn't really, they didn't catch me. They were all so low budgety, and I get them now. Like, I understand it now, but it was too schlocky for me when I was younger. But this one came out, and it like freaked, everything in it seemed so real. You know, because finally the effects, like everything just looked actually fucking real. And it was the idea of it, it was the same idea that you said with the original, the scale of it. You know,
The
like,
scale is terrifying.
and that was the first movie I ever saw where it was like a global apocalypse related to zombies. You know what I mean? Like, I know Night of the Living Dead, it's like implied, but you don't see much of it. And that's what's kind of cool about it. You see the microcosm, like a little tiny piece of it, and you hear things on the radio. But by the end of the movie, you know, guys with guns show up and everything is kind of resolved.
Yeah, you don't have any idea that like it's happening all over the world.
And Dawn of the Dead is, you know, very definitive, and it's so cool. Like, all the characters were so
movie.
interesting. The cast was wonderful. Sarah Polley and Ving Rhames, and it's just a great cast.
Oh, what's the name of the guy that's on Modern Family?
Oh, I always forget his name with the voice
Ty-
and the
Ty-
eyes.
Ty Burrell or something?
Something like that. He's a trip. Like,
He plays
everyone.
such an ass at
The
this.
security guards, they were fantastic. The guy who owns the gun shop, when they communicate with the signs, and
Yeah, that part was great.
it was the whole thing, man. And it like it's one of those movies. It's like it's broken into such defined acts, you know, stages of the film and the story that it tells. It's rewatchable. It's a really rewatchable movie. I love that one, and I'll watch that anytime.
It's a great movie.
And I got to say, though, when the first morning of it, when that little girl just like comes into their bedroom and then bites the husband.
Oh, yeah, that part was gnarly.
Fuck, dude. And that guy who plays her husband was in a bunch of horror movies when he was younger. He's a Canadian actor. He was in Blood and Donuts. Remember Blood and Donuts?
I've heard of Blood and Donuts. I've never seen it.
Oh, I love that movie. We'll talk about that some other time. I love that stupid, hard to find, low budget Canadian piece of shit. I love that movie. All right. Moving on.
Moving on.
Number 2, The Crazies, 2010.
I've seen The Crazies.
The Oliphant, the incomparable Timothy Oliphant. This is a remake. I saw the original. Kind of hard to get through.
The original's tough.
The remake is really good. And these are, what would you call it? Synthetic, like chemical-made zombies. Made from it's a government-released virus.
Toxic zombies.
Yeah, toxic zombies. It's a plane crashes in the river near this small town, and this thing that was on its way to get destroyed gets out, and it was meant to destabilize a population, and that's what it does in this small town. And it's really cool because the protagonists end up, you know, they have to fight zombies essentially, but they're not. They're more intelligent than zombies, and it kind of like the thing enhances everyone's worst traits. Like some of them, they're infected. And like this one lady just like thinks she's a kid and rides around on a bike in a circle all the time, just won't stop. But there's this group of 3 guys who were in normal life were like hunters who kept getting in trouble for hunting without a permit, right? They're like it's mentioned in the rising action. They turn into like this killing squad of 3 dudes who just roam around town shooting people that they see. You know, it's just it's more complicated than just a zombie like rage monsters running at you. I just thought it was neat. It's a different take and it's a different idea with some of the same stakes, and also it's like it's one of those like fear the government fucking hazmat suit kind of movies, which is, you know, ingrained in us because of E.T. Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that one, and Lenny loves
That's a
that
good
one.
one.
We'll watch that every year. All right, next up, Return of the Living Dead, 1985.
Okay. That
one is
movie
so fucking funny.
it's wild.
It's so much fun. It's so weird. It's one of those movies that's like you're watching, you're like, they never wrote this down as a script. There's no way people read this as words and signed off on it and gave money to it. It's so weird, dude. And I love it. I love it. It's so goofy. I didn't see that till way later. After the zombie craze had actually died out, I started watching some of the old ones, and man, that one is just...
Yeah, it's a good one to stumble upon.
That's wild. I really would have dug the graveyard scene when I was like a 2001 teen. It's a shame. Okay.
Yeah, but you got it now.
1985. That's what I thought you were going to say when you said
With
1985.
Reanimator?
Yeah. All right. Next, Night of the Living Dead, 1990.
1990?
I like the remake with Tony Todd. I don't think it gets enough play.
I've never seen this one.
You've never you should do, if you like the original that much, you should do yourself a favor and check it out.
I haven't seen the remake.
The biggest criticism that I've heard leveled against it that has merit is that it is basically doesn't do very much new. Like, it is really just a straight remake of the original. But I like it. It has a different tone. Obviously, it's not black and white, but it's not, you wouldn't know, like, oh, this is from 1990. You know what I mean? It's not dated.
Right.
Tony Todd is fantastic. He's super young in it. I think it's right before he did Candyman. And the
Tony Todd's awesome.
Yeah, you should check that one out. It's really good. It's a little hard to find these days because I don't think a lot of people like it. So I got to be weird, I guess. But it's in my list, man. I like it. All right. And last but not least.
Yeah, hit me.
28 Days Later.
28 Days Later rules.
Man, I can't get over it because I saw that in the theater. That was one of the few zombie movies that I went to the theater to see it because it seemed wild. And that depicted the whole waking up in the hospital and everyone's dead thing way before Walking Dead did it. And
yeah, it's pretty much the same setup.
right? And then the wandering through the empty London and then the church scene with the priest. Bro.
Yeah.
Like that as an opening to a movie, it actually freaked me out quite a bit. And then all of it, the whole rest of the fucking movie.
Just seeing a zombie run for
Yes.
the first time.
Yes.
That was just such a change. The first time you saw one run full tilt straight at him, you're like, oh, shit, that's terrifying.
Because they were aggressive in the new Dawn of the Dead, but they were fucking fast in 28 Days Later. You know, like the Resident Evil movies, like they were all different monsters. Like that's different. And there was something visceral about the way it was filmed. Like they were really trying to make it seem real, you know, and then all the heartbreaking things that happened along the way. And then the whole second movie that's within this movie when they're in the compound being held by the military dudes. It's just,
yeah. That was the that was a really crazy left turn that it took, because it's like, okay, what's scarier and what's deadlier, like being out there with the zombies or being locked in with like what's left of humanity?
Which is what most good zombie movies end up asking. That's exactly the question. That's the Dawn of the Dead. That's what you end up dealing with, and the whole Walking Dead series is what they end up dealing with, that same very principle over and over and over again, as they meet different bands of awful people doing things to them while zombies are trying to eat their ass off. I mean, it gets old after a while, but when it was done good and has been done good, it's a lot of fun and it's interesting. And 28 Days Later was legit scary for me.
It was.
You
It
know?
was also like a fresh take
At the time, yeah, it was.
what at the time was a pretty tired format.
Yeah,
You know, just like and again, that was like the rage zombies, you know, the just
Yeah.
fucking crazy fast, aggressive ones. And then I've had some truly like freaky moments. Remember when what's his name? Brendan Gleeson gets a drop of blood in his
just
eye.
gonna say, yeah, and and you know it's over, it's done.
And
From
he's
the
like,
body,
get
that's
away, get away.
Oh yeah, because it happened fast too. You turned really
Like
fast.
seconds.
Oh, that was. It's like, yeah, it was like a booby trap almost. It was
Brutal.
left, and he had the daughter, man, and they had made it all the way. And that respite when they go to the grocery store.
Irradiated.
Yeah, the apple. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, it's a great one. That's a really good. Probably should be higher on the list, to be honest. But I really didn't think about it that much. But yeah, I didn't like the sequel, and I haven't seen the new one.
Yeah, 28 years later, or 28 weeks later, rather, bothered me.
Why bothered? I just remember it being kind of unremarkable. I saw, like, half watched it one time on streaming.
There was something about 28 weeks later that bugged me. And I think it had to do with, like, the fact that, like, remember Robert Carlyle in that movie turns into a zombie?
Yes.
But doesn't act like any of the other zombies. Like, he, like, follows people around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, he's still got, like, some semblance. He recognizes people, and he was, like a boss zombie. Yeah, you know what I mean? It was
there was
like,
no reasoning for it. I don't remember.
yeah, they didn't explain it at all. Like, oh, he's smarter than the rest, and he's following certain people.
See, that's also been
that bugged
done
me.
before too, you know, and it has been done again. That's all right. We have the original. The original was great. And it was the first time I saw Cillian Murphy in anything. Is that how you say his name?
Oh, Killian.
Killian. That's the first time I saw him in anything.
He's great
And I
in
was
that
like,
movie.
this dude's going to be doing a lot of stuff because he's really just fucking awesome. You can tell when an actor can hold the screen, especially with other veteran actors. You know, that movie was cast really well. All the military guys played great parts. It was cast. That dude they had chained up in the yard, the soldier who had gotten infected.
Oh, yeah,
Remember?
yeah.
He ends up getting loose. Dude, that was scary. That was fucking Walking Dead. I mean, I know the comics were around way earlier, but the show owes a lot to 28 Days Later.
It really does. And not for nothing, like I watched and liked that show for a long time until I eventually just stopped. It just got dumb to me. But the first few seasons of Walking Dead was like the best show on TV for a while.
I was so into it, dude. I was
I
so
loved
into it. I was so I was really writing about the outdoor industry a lot at the time, and like I remember writing about the knives because this knife company Gerber outfitted the whole show with all the knives that you saw everyone carrying. Like it got so big, like everything product placement in that whole show, and I had the problem I fell off with, man, was we couldn't watch it as it aired anymore because there were literally too many commercials.
Oh yeah, it was
Like
brutal.
you just couldn't fucking. It was more commercial than show, and the commercial breaks were so fucking long. I really forgot where we were, what was going on by the time we come back. So we would wait and then binge the season on streaming when it was finally available, but they wouldn't put it out until the next season came out.
Yeah, that was like
So we just kind of quit.
the last gasp of like must see linear TV.
I think so. Yeah. Because now, the FX, if something's on FX, it'll be on Hulu like the next morning. And at worst, you have to wait, but you get to watch it without commercials. And that's what everyone wants. That's why people keep still fucking paying for these streaming services, for the different tiers and shit. That's why I'm considering getting goddamn YouTube Premium or whatever the fuck it's called, because that's getting goddamn watchable at this point.
Yeah, YouTube ads are the worst.
Somebody told me that they got Premium, and they're like, it changed my life. And like, the worst part, like they've done it. They've made it horrible. Like you're watching a video about how to do something, and you want to go back and check out.
Now, here's the most important part. Now, pay attention. Did you know you could save on car insurance?
60-second ad that you have to like wait for the button to show up, and it's oh my god, I fucking hate it. At least back in the day, program TV, the breaks were built in. Now
the programming was built with breaks in mind.
Right. Now it just it's so jarring and it just hurts. And I think they're doing it on purpose.
Yes. You know what I watch a lot of on YouTube? That just like an ad comes on and I want to like rip my eyes out is when you're watching music, like a music performance.
Yeah.
You'll be like in the middle of a song and then it just stops so you can learn about some stupid weight loss medicine that you might be allergic to and might also kill you. And then you got to like wait it out.
It's so evil that it knows you just watched the whole video all the way through and did whatever you had to do to get through the breaks, but it won't let you rewind it and go watch one part again without showing you another fucking ad break. Like, it's how they get you, man.
Yeah.
It's how they get you.
In any case,
I have 2 honorable mentions.
Yes. What are they?
One of them was Shaun of the Dead. Yay. And the other one was Planet Terror, which I mentioned a couple times.
Planet Terror. Okay.
The Robert Rodriguez, his half of the Grindhouse.
Planet Terror. I saw once, and it bothered me.
It bothered you?
Yeah.
Really? Of all the fucked up movies you've seen, that bothered you?
Well, you know what? I'm going to turn into you for a minute.
Cool.
And like, here's my thing. I only have room for one conceit in this scenario.
All right.
So like, the conceit is that, there's like toxic zombies that have come to kill everybody and they're gross. But like, I can't also get over the girl with like the strap-on gun leg. It was just like, what the hell? What?
Okay. I get it.
I just didn't get it. Like
she
sticks a gun on her leg.
Yeah, I know. It makes very little sense.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
How is that even like usable? Some people have a hard time shooting it the real way.
Well, the thing I love is that it still has a normal trigger. Like the trigger's right there. She's just firing it by magic. Like just with
she's
the power
using
of her
like
mind.
Zapping her brain waves through her leg stump into
Not to mention her leg just got chewed off like the night before. And she's just jamming things into it's crazy. It is crazy.
And like here's this. I'm only realizing this now. I'm of an age. Oh, how do I explain this? We have a hammock in my backyard.
All right.
We have a hammock in my backyard, and like to get in it, I have to like step over it and spread, open it up and sit my ass down.
Is it like one of those ones on a frame? Made out of rope? They'll kill you.
It's on like a metal frame. I love it. Every now and then, I go to lift my leg over the hammock, and my hip feels like it's gonna explode.
Yeah,
and that's just picking my own foot up, And this person is like lifting of, like I don't even want to know how much that like crazy, advanced appendage prosthesis gun weighs, but she's just waving it around, and I'm just like, I could just feel my hip flexor, like ready to give out just watching it.
I don't think the weight is the biggest problem with the whole thing.
It's just one of the
that
problems.
movie-
Add it to the
look,
list, man.
Like, how do I explain this?
So ridiculous.
Going into this, I knew a lot of things. I knew that this was going to be like a very self-centered tribute on part of both directors involved, and B, I knew one of the directors was Robert Rodriguez, and I know.
I mean, I knew that.
You
as
know
well.
his tone. You like Desperado, and I mean, I there's certain things about that's kind of the reason I don't like Once Upon a Time in Mexico that much. Like, there's a lot of goofy shit in that I just can't.
It's very self-referential.
Yeah, and it's very in this alternate universe. But that's, like, I knew that was I was not prepared for how weird Planet Terror was going to get. But I don't know, man. There was something about it where I'm just like, yeah, sure, whatever, bro. Whatever. Maybe it's because I knew I had a whole nother Tarantino movie to watch afterward because I saw the double. It was a double feature in the theater.
Movie.
You like Death Proof?
I like Death Proof.
I like Death Proof a lot. Yeah, that's why Planet Terror is an honorable mention. Like, it's goofy fun to me. I don't know. I thought it was funny. I could not, like, I don't think any part of it's meant to be taken serious. Did you see the part with the cock melting and dripping on the floor and
maybe, probably.
blood
I
gets
don't
in the
remember
bar?
it.
Jeff Fahey.
I saw it
was
once.
Fantastic in that. Jeff Fahey, sir. The incomparable Jeff Fahey.
The incomparable Jeffy.
Yes.
It begs the question.
Huh.
Like, are there any zombie movies that you just like can't stand?
Ooh, that's an interesting question.
Because there's for every good one, there's 10 bad ones.
There's some bad ones. Zombieland irks me a little bit just because I have such passionate hatred for Jesse Eisenberg. But Woody Harrelson kind of makes up for that. So that's a wash. Oh, man. Return of the Living Dead 3 is pretty rough. Like,
I mean, yeah. I mean, once you get into like that number of sequels.
Have you ever seen the Schwarzenegger one, Maggie? About the zombie
No.
daughter? Neither have I. I've read about it, but I've never seen it. I guess I have to. I didn't like Army of the Dead at all. That sucked.
Army of the Dead?
Yeah, that was the one from 2021. I forget who was in it. I think, what's his name? The big fucker. Who's in every Batista. Batista.
Oh, Dave Bautista.
I might be wrong. It's the one in Vegas. It's the one that's set in Vegas, like during a heist. It's so, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. That one I hate. There you go. I hate it. What about you?
You hate it.
I hate it.
Jeez. Well, like I told you, my problem with 28 Weeks Later.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm trying to think. I can't stand the Resident Evil movies.
All of them? Because there's like
all of them.
16.
I can't stand them. Like the first one people like, and I get that it's a video game. I played a little bit of the game, so maybe I don't get it as much, but those movies just get weirder and weirder and dumber and dumber.
Yeah, that's agreed. The first one's okay. Like, the CG didn't hold up. It's okay. It has
And like
its
I
moments.
get they're really not supposed to be that great.
They're like action
based on a
movie-
video game.
They're like action movie zombie movies, you know? I don't know. It's like a whole there's so many, it could be a subgenre. All right, I'll go with that. That sucks.
Here's a question. Because this would kind of like, is Evil Dead a zombie movie?
Interesting. Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, it's reanimated corpses, essentially, but they're reanimated with a evil spirit.
They're magic zombies.
Magic zombies, yeah. Mystical zombies. Again, one of those movies on that straddling the line of comedy. I don't think it matters.
Because Evil Dead 2, if that's a zombie movie, that's definitely like an honorable mention. That movie's crazy.
I think that's different. I think that's somehow different. The supernatural elements of that are broader. You know, it's more than just reanimated corpses eating people. It's they don't seem to eat anything. They're beyond eating. They're just monsters.
They're like just murder monsters.
Yeah.
They
So
just want to kill you.
here's one. Have you ever seen a flick called Night of the Comet?
No.
If you ever come across that one, that's worth a watch. 1984. That's a fun one. Like, I don't want to ruin any of it for you because you really should watch that one. That's a blast. And it's very 80s, like super fucking 80s. Super fucking 80s.
There's one that I can't say I hate it because I've never seen it. But I hate the idea of it.
I hate the very idea that it exists.
Like, I saw a trailer, and like people tend to like this movie. So maybe I'm wrong, but like just in the back of my brain, I'm like, this looks and feels dumb.
All right.
Like, why would anyone like this? It's Warm Bodies.
I've seen that, I think.
Is
Yeah,
it
I've
good?
seen that.
Should I hate it?
I don't think so. Like, it is what it is. It's the it's the zombie genre running the fuck out of gas and starting to merge with other genres. And it's where vampire movies went eventually. But
Well, yeah,
it has
like,
the right tone.
It feels like the twilight of the zombie
It's
genre.
not, though, because it doesn't take itself seriously. It knows that it's mostly a comedy. So it has the right tone so as to not make you hate it. Is it good and worth rewatching? No, but you won't watch it the first time and be sitting there hating it. And it's funny enough. The jokes are good enough, and the situational comedy is good enough that it carries. It ain't a classic, but it's not hatred worthy. Dead Snow is hatred worthy.
Dead Snow.
Yeah, the Nazi zombie movie. That one is just a bad goddamn fucking movie.
And then, like, the more we're talking about it, the more I think I hate World War Z.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just because of like what it was supposed to be, what it was written as, and what they turned it into. The departure from the book is so extreme that like I just it was not good.
All right. Here's a question for you. I Am Legend. Does that count as a zombie movie, including the other iterations of it? Because there's three. This has been made
Omega
3
Man.
times. Omega Man, The Last Man on Earth, starring Vincent Price, actually came first, and then Omega Man, and then I Am Legend with Will Smith.
I don't know, because they're not really zombies.
They're not really zombies, but the whole situation shares a lot of zombie movie characteristics.
It's zombie
And they're not
adjacent.
really vampires. It is.
Yeah,
It's
but they
zombie
behave.
adjacent.
They behave like vampires in that like they can't go into sunlight.
Right, but they also behave like zombies in that they've seemingly lost a lot of their higher brain functions and
Well,
kind of have
like,
to rebuild them all over again.
seemingly.
Yeah,
He doesn't
they're-
understand.
Yeah. I know. I read the book too, which is really.
I know
good,
you did.
which is really good. And Richard Matheson, fucking dark ending, bro. None of the movies ended like the book so far, and I don't because none of them had the balls. They killed the dog in the Will Smith one, but they didn't have the balls to have the ending from the book.
Yeah, you've talked about this a few times.
It'll get you. It'll get you. All right. I think that circles it up. I got a few to cross off the list for this season.
Yeah,
It was good. I can't believe we didn't double up on any of them. That's fantastic, man.
That's phenomenal.
I guess that speaks to the breadth of the genre.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude, and not for nothing. Like, there was a point in time. It really was a phenomenon for a while. Just to paint you a picture, there was a point in time where I had a long commute to work, and all at once I was watching once a week The Walking Dead, on TV. I was like watching my normal allotment of zombie movies when the need to do so arose. You know, I was watching them. I was reading World War Z.
It's a lot.
Like before bed. I still play at the time. I don't really play video games anymore, but at the time, I had an Xbox and I was playing Left 4 Dead. You remember Left 4 Dead?
We completely didn't even drift into that, but the zombie craze absolutely took over video games.
Oh my God!
For
between Dead Rising and Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead was amazing. I was playing Left 4 Dead, and then on my long drive to work, I found a zombie podcast, which I stumbled upon quite by accident. Like I couldn't listen to music that I'd heard 1,000 times because I was going to fall asleep. And I found this zombie podcast. It was like basically a radio play about zombies, and these people hole up and fortify an apartment building. And there were like hundreds of these episodes. So like it just kept me awake on my commute. I was on like zombie overload.
It's too much.
There was
man.
so much.
It can get under your
consume.
skin, man. I'll tell a little story about Dawn of the Dead. I didn't want to get too off on a tangent while doing the list, but I got introduced to that movie by a buddy of mine named Greg in college. He lived in the apartment complex across the street from me, right? And Greg did too much Adderall. And he
As one does.
He was prescribed it, but he had 3 prescriptions for Adderall in different dosages. I don't think anyone's supposed to have that.
Doesn't seem right.
So he was always in one state or another, but he tended to get obsessed with certain movies. And I mean, he'd watch them on a loop. Like he would some days just not go to class and just stay home and watch Dawn of the Dead on over and over and over again. And he got to the point where he was like, you'd go over there and he'd be like bouncing off the walls a bit, and he'd just be prattling on about his actual plans for the zombie apocalypse. Like that was the first time I realized this thing, this phenomenon, whatever it was, even though it was something that was completely fictional and there was no example of any kind of rage virus in the real world or of anything like this happening, people were surprisingly willing to believe in the possibility of it after being soaked in it long enough. And he was one of those people. And like he had supplies. Like he had a zombie apocalypse bag.
Turned into a prepper.
He also was really obsessed with that movie Battle Royale.
Oh, that movie was nuts.
Yeah, like the old one, the Japanese one.
Yeah.
Watched that a lot. He burned that for me without me asking. Like, I'm like, thanks. I think I still have it somewhere. Thanks, man. I've seen it 4 times at your house already. All right. I'll take it. So yeah, that's something I always remember a little bit when I watch Dawn of the Dead. Crazy Greg. If you're out there, buddy, I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing better.